As Mayor of Warrington, I see many people who have been affected by the devastating effects of COVID-19. Communities facing food and financial poverty, worrying about what the future holds. I feel proud knowing the people of Warrington are pulling together and showing real community spirit, providing hope to those in need. The work underway by the people from Neighbourhood Food Larder is one such example of how they are helping thousands of people access food and advice during this time of crisis in their lives.
In Warrington we met this man and he had a food voucher and he was unable to access food as the food bank was closed and there was nowhere for him to go over the weekend, and all he asked for us to do was to basically buy him some food. He didn't want any money, he just needed food because he was so hungry. From there, myself and my husband had a discussion about what we could do to help moving forward, and that's how Neighbourhood Food Larder was started. So our two community shops, which we've got in Lee and in Newton Willows, both of those which will have the same as here, which is a membership system. It's free. People fill in a basic form and all that does is allows us to access funding and help us use data to see where we're getting our customers or clients from and who's accessing it, what age groups. That way we can look at the provisions we can use and tailor make any provisions we can going forward. So in terms of counselling services, which we're looking at doing from here, there's a big office upstairs and we're hoping to be able to have a triage system where people, if they need more help, we'll be able to tailor make a package for them, whether it be signpost them to another service or help them with maybe counselling if that's what they're needing. And it just means that if people are getting referred to us and they do get use our voucher scheme, that means that they can come in and choose their own food instead of just being handed to them in a carrier bag. They can actually come and make the decision of what they want to eat. So here we've got a lot of confectionery, but we obviously will have pasta, rice, sauces, so you could walk away with actually a full meal as well to walk out with, and we will have a frozen food section as well. When we went through our own difficult time, our children had no choice. I mean, our children were like 2-minute noodles, fish fingers. I mean, we were looking at recipes, how, 50 meals you can make with baked beans. So we've been there. So just by doing that, the fact that when you're looking at apples and you're thinking, well, actually, I can't afford those, you don't want someone else to be in that position where they can't give their children fruit and vegetables because it's not in their budget. And that's why we really consciously we buy the fruit and veg in, because we want people to have that option and not just be limited to just processed foods, which is what happens when you're experiencing food poverty. We can offer services that maybe they're struggling in different areas of their lives, maybe counselling, they might need debt management if they're experiencing personal debt and it's gone a bit out of control. It might be the fact that they need pinpointing to another service and they've built a relationship up with our volunteers or the people who work for us, and they can get signposted somewhere else. It just might be they want to come in for a chat because they're lonely.
Helping the community with feeding people and clothing people that need the help. So yeah, I mean, the main thing really is for job satisfaction, to get to help people. That's the real reason I wanted to work for something like Dave and Lorna doing something like this.
Helping out people who don't have the clothes, refugees. We've been doing a Christmas aid appeal at the moment where we're taking toys to like a women's refuge with children and we're taking food there. We've also do emergency food hampers for families, furloughs from social services where families aren't coping very well and they need like emergency food or clothing or toiletries or nappies and things like that, so we do all that as well.